Morning, guys. Happy Saturday. So normally we have been doing empties on Friday, but I got a call from my sister yesterday morning and she's like, what are you doing today? And I'm like, nothing that important, no offense. So we went and spent some time with my sister yesterday, got the kiddos out of the house for a while. Much needed. So today I am late, but we're going to talk empties real quick and something else too. So first things up is a tub of our washer whiffs in Jammy Time. So while I love Jammy Time, I'm kind of excited that we are finishing up this system because I am super ready to try out Palm Beach Breeze. So what I am finding is that I am literally the only person in the house using our laundry bundle as directed. So it turns out it's not just Lexi who is heavy-handed on the washer whiff, it's also James. So we are starting to run out of things at different times. So like the tub of washer whiffs went first, the Scent Soft went next, and I still have some laundry liquid left because nobody is actually reading the instructions on the back of the bottle. It just is what it is. So super excited to be finishing up this system of Jammy Time so that we can try out a new fragrance. So I am going to get that ordered for us on Monday when I put in my order for the new clearance event. So we'll talk about that in a minute. But the other non-wax item in here is a pod, and this one is in our Happy Holidays. So this was a part of the holiday collection. Like I said, in my main bathroom down here, the heat vent on the floor is like directly below where I have the wall fan diffuser because that's the only place for the outlet. I am going to be trying out, after this pod dies, our fragrance flower and cozy cardigan in the bathroom to see if that does better or lasts longer than the wall fan diffuser does in that space, just because, like I said, when it's heating it up, so it's dispersing fragrance really, really nicely, but it's running out a lot faster there than it is in like any other space of the house. But this pod is dead. Like I can smell it faintly, but it just, like, you couldn't smell it when you walked into the bathroom anymore. So we took out this dead pod. We took out the dead pod and put in a new one. So all right, wax. So I don't have as much wax this week as I did in the past couple weeks. Some of that is because, well, pretty much all of that is because some of these performed way better or for longer than some of the other fragrances I've been melting. So the first one out we have here is Sand Swept. So this is one of the new fragrances. You probably heard me talk about it when I did the whiff box because there was a scent circle in this. This is so good. I absolutely love this bar. Where's my catalog? I don't even know. Yeah, forget it. So what I had done for the spring packs was I took the first 5 cubes here, made samples with these, and kept the 3 remaining cubes for myself so that I could warm through these and get an idea of what they really were. So this is in the citrus family. I get 0 citrus out of this, but it's beautiful. So it's like this salty, aquatic kind of, it's like got this woodsy note to it that's really, really beautiful. So this performed really nicely in the big room. Me personally, I could always stand for just a smidge stronger, but this is definitely one I will put throughout the main space. So it did beautiful. It lasted 2 days. Love this fragrance. It's so good. Next one out is a Dumbo Circus Parade. So I had taken a break from a lot of like my staple fragrances just to warm through some of the new ones. This week I was really feeling like I needed some of my favorites going in the house. I love this. This is like a really creamy, like citrus and vanilla blend that is just, oh God, it's to die for. Love this, love this. Next one out was Iridescent Pearl. So I knew going into getting this bar that it was gonna be super light. It's super, super light. I'm not on the wave where people said that they didn't get anything from this. I did get a little bit of it, but it was so light even in the smaller spaces. Well, honey, I think your Kiki's in your bed. So, but I don't know. It wasn't strong enough even in the smaller spaces for me, but Like, I really, really love this fragrance. It's really good. But I think I'm going to try it in something else. So what I tend to find is that if it's super weak in wax, it performs way better in the pods. So I might try it in some pods. Or I have a feeling like our fragrance flowers here will probably perform better in this scent than the wax does. So we're gonna give it a try in a couple of different ways and see how I can get this fragrance somewhere. But in the wax, it was kind of a dud. Next one up is Black Currant Bubbly. So this is part of the Bring Back My Bars collection, and we are going to have an opportunity to purchase a 10-bar bundle on Monday of any of the remaining Bring Back My Bar fragrances for $40. So I pulled out any of the Bring Back My Bars that I still have in my personal stash, but oh God, I love Black Currant Bubbly. It's so good. This is in my club. It will remain in my club forever and ever. I just love this. Next we have an Amazon Rain. So I had a couple waxes this week that where there were just a few cubes left. You know, Amazon Rain is nice, but it's definitely not one of my favorites. Like, I know it's one of our best sellers, but like it's okay. It doesn't like wow me. It's just okay. But I wanted to kind of clear up some room in my drawer because my club order is just coming. So it processed today. It should be here next week. I needed to make some space this week. So this was good, but nothing crazy for me. Next we have Black Raspberry Vanilla. So this is another one where I just had a couple cubes left, so I was just kind of like compartmentalizing the house this week to get rid of a couple of them. I actually really like this now. Like, this is never one that I would have normally chosen. I had gotten this just to kind of try it out. I melted a couple cubes, wasn't like super crazy about it, but I don't know, when it was going in the kitchen the other day, I really liked this. So I am finding as I am trying new things and doing new things, or, you know, the longer that I'm home and the more things that I smell, my scent palette is starting to change just a little bit. So, or it could just be the seasons. Like, I'm totally ready to be done with winter. Christmas is long over. We've been buried in snow. I'm just ready for spring. So I don't know, maybe mentally I'm just ready for these fruity fragrances. You know, it can't feel like spring outside right now, so it's going to feel like spring inside. But Black Raspberry Vanilla was actually really good. I liked it more than I ever have before. Okay, so the last two in the empties bucket, I did a mix. So I'm starting to experiment a little bit with things. So Vanilla Waves is part of the new fragrance collection. I don't know what they're doing. They're just fighting nonstop. Like, they're just going at it every day, all day. It's making me crazy. This smells really good in the tester. When I put it into the big room, it's too much for me. I made it an hour, and I'm like, okay, either A, I've got to take this out, or B, I've got to find some way to make this more enjoyable. So I used baked apple pie. I had 3 cubes left of this, so it worked out perfect. So I did a ratio of 1 cube to 1 cube. And I don't like baked apple pie by itself. All I get is like super strong cinnamon with a little bit of apple. So I don't like either of these two alone. Together, these are great. So they made just enough of a balance where, you know, the Vanilla Waves toned down the spice of the baked apple pie, and baked apple pie toned down the super like sticky caramel vanilla-y extract kind of sweetness on the Vanilla Waves while it was going. So it has been going now for 1, 2, we're on the 3rd day of this in the warmers in the big room, and I can still smell it back there. So like, it was, woke up this morning, still very clearly there. So as a mixture, I like these two quite a bit. So I'm going to keep experimenting because I'm usually like a 1 cent to 1 cent, but I'm thinking that, and I'll kind of show you what I'm working with over here in a second here, but I'm thinking that there are ways to use Vanilla Waves to enhance other scents to make them more enjoyable versus me just not liking these two individually. So, all right, that is the empties basket. But I wanted to take a moment to share with you guys the Bring Back My bars that I still have in my personal collection. Now, some of these are in my club, which is why I still have them, because they come in my club and I melt through them frequently. So, and some of these are not in my club and I just happen to still have them. So we will start with just the top of the pile. So Sweet Amber and Freesia. This one, I have melted this one. I picked up an extra bar of it before they went away. I did not feel like it was club worthy for me. But it's nice. It's like kind of like a soft, light, like powdery floral. So it's not super strong. I mean, like this would be another really good one upstairs in the girls' room or in the nursery. Hold on, let me wipe her fingers before she starts touching your cheese stick. So like, I mean, it's good and I enjoy it, but there are way better fragrances for spring and summer. Well, I'm not going to say better, but there's enough of variety in spring and summer that I didn't feel that I had to put this one into my club. But I did grab an extra bar of it. Next one up was A Wink and a Smile. So this is another one where I melted it, but I grabbed an extra bar of it before I melted it. So like, I like this on cold. I do not like this warmed. So it's tulips is really what it is, but it's super strong. So it was like way too much floral for me in one shot. So I have heard other consultants say that mixing a floral with a bakery, like say vanilla bean buttercream, gives them a different dimension. So I'll try it out and see how this works. But again, in terms of, you know, the floral scents, we're in spring and summer right now, so there's plenty of those to choose from. So next is My Dear Watson. So you guys have heard me talk about My Dear Watson before. This is definitely in my club. I've got a few bars of this hidden in my stash already because like when it came back, I was like, yes. And I might have overdid it in my club a little bit because I thought I was going to be only melting My Dear Watson again, but there's such a variety here. So I've toned that back. I'm down to one bar, but I do love this. This is just, it's like a men's cologne. It's like Hollister or like an Abercrombie. Like James has a Hollister cologne that smells exactly like this. But it's not like a naturally occurring smell. It is very clearly like store-bought synthetic men's cologne, but it's really good. I still love My Dear Watson. I can't part with this bar. I just can't. Next one out is Cozy Chai, or next one up, because it's not coming out. It's on my desk. But next one up is Cozy Chai. No, not for me. I don't even know if a bakery can save this one for me, but if you like super strong spice, you will love this bar. So, I mean, like I said, if you like that super strong in your face kind of spice, this is definitely for you. Picking it up in that clearance deal is the best possible way to do it, to try it out, because they're not going to let us add these to our club if we missed the first opportunity, which is okay. So like I said, I've got my favorites in my club, but I've got a couple here from my club collection that are missing. So like Cutie Pie Cupcake, Plum and White Woods. But I don't know what else is coming, you guys. It could be warmers. It could be oils. It could be other waxes. So all they said is that there's going to be some fall and winter stuff coming to the clearance section on Monday. But we have no idea what it is outside of this collection here. So that's why I'm sharing what's in it. Two other good ones from Bring Back My Bars is Vanilla Ode. That one is definitely on the light side, but I like it. And then Vanilla Suede, which performed way better than I ever thought. So I'm probably going to pick up some of those because I don't necessarily need them in my club, but I do enjoy them. And for $40, so it's the $20 savings on 10 bars. It's a steal. Next one is Pumpkin Marshmallow. This one, like, this isn't bad. I just was never, and I did the sample pack because I wanted to sniff through every single one of these so that I could share them with you guys, but this is a nice bar, but it's not like, oh my God, I have to have this kind of bar. It's really just like pumpkin and marshmallow. It's kind of like fall, but without that fire note. Like if they were to throw in some, like I bet this would mix really nice with around the campfire, which I have to get back in stock because every time I've gotten my hands on a bar of around the campfire, I've had to turn around and give it up to somebody else. So it's coming in my club next month because I put it in the every 3 months. But like I think this would be a nice mixer. So it's nothing like crazy over the top, but I bet you, like I said, it would mix nice with something else. Next one is Cashmere Pear. This one is in my club. I have melted 2 bars of this already. This is so nice. Like, it's like this sweet, crisp, just like fresh, fruity pear scent to it. I have no idea what cashmere is supposed to smell like, but this is fabulous. And like, I wrestled with myself like, oh, I should, you know, it's light. I can take it out of my club, but no, I can't. I really, like, you don't come across the pear scents very frequently. And there's just something about pear that is gorgeous. And this does very nicely in our master. So, let's see. Central Park Praline. This is one I want to like. Like, I want to like this. And from far away, it's very pleasant. But I have a very distinct feeling that the minute that I put this into a warmer, it's going to be super strong and really come to life. So this is another one I want to experiment with, either the vanilla waves or like vanilla bean buttercream, because it's really just like spicy nuts. I don't know. There's something about it. Like I want to like it, but I can already tell that it's going to be too much on its own. So we're going to probably play with this and see if I can get it to a level that I can enjoy without being overwhelmed. Because I don't know, there's something about this that makes me want to melt it, but I just haven't yet because, like I said, I'm afraid of how powerful this particular bar is gonna be. I love this. This is lavender and white balsam. So it's lavender and pine. I could melt this every day, all day. This is my favorite bar. Even above Black Currant Bubbly, above Cutie Pie Cupcake. And trust me, Cutie Pie Cupcake is the love of my life. But, oh, this lavender and white balsam is so good. This is in my club. It will stay there forever and ever. And I can't say enough good things about this. It's phenomenal. So we have 2 left. So the Black Currant Bubbly, which was just in my empties. This is also going to stay in my club forever. It smells like a screwball from the ice cream truck. And it is a darker wax, so you can see it's getting a little on the juicy side, but that's okay. I'm just not going to rub all the fragrance oils off. It just means I'm going to need to melt it again soon. Darn. Okay, and the last one is apple s'mores. So again, and this one's a really dark wax, so this is super juicy. This one, like, it smells good, but I don't get much out of it. Like, there's nothing that wows me about this. So it's supposed to be like apples and graham crackers and marshmallow. I mean, I get the apple. I get a little bit of marshmallow. I'm not sure that I get any graham cracker. Ooh. It's coloring my nose. Like, it's not bad. It's not bad, but it's one like, you know, the pumpkin marshmallow where it's good, but it's nothing. There's no wow factor for this one for me. But okay, so those are the ones that I'm still sitting on or have come in my club from the Bring Back My Bar collection that I haven't warmed through again yet. So seriously, there are like 20 bars in this collection, so you can mix and match this set any single way that you want. So if you wanted to get 10 bars of Black Currant Bubbly, as long as it's available, because obviously it's while supplies last, you can just put 10 of these in there. If you wanted to put 10 bars of Cutie Pie Cupcake or 10 bars of Cozy Chai, you can do that. If you want to split them, 5 and 5, you can do that. If you want to make your own sample pack with 10 of the bars out of the 20, you can do that. So that's the really cool part about this. I have never seen them do it before, obviously, because I'm newer, but that's fabulous. And to get 20 bucks off is even better. And I am super excited to see what else they bring about. So like if they throw, I mean, obviously they're making room for more inventory. Scentsy's also opening up a whole new, like they're expanding Scentsy Commons to house more inventory, because that's just how big Scentsy is getting. It's amazing and awesome to see. And they're opening a new side. Sorry, consultant problems. Let me stop myself right here. But yeah, so keep your eyes out on Monday. If you guys don't want to like sit and wait for things to launch like usual, you know, reach out to me, let me know. I'm going to be sitting here. You can definitely pre-order these bundles with me. Tell me what you want. I'll put the order in for you. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on. But you guys, I hope you have a fantastic weekend. And I'm going to go find out what they're fighting about now. And I will see you guys all later. Bye.